Have you ever felt an overwhelming sense of drowsiness? A sleepiness so profound you couldn't fight it, no matter how hard you tried? What if that feeling wasn't just fatigue, but a sign that something was watching you from the shadows? Today, we're delving into the chilling files of the SCP Foundation to uncover SCP-08, also known as the Dark Form. Designated as a Euclid-class object, SCP-080 isn't something you can easily see or touch. Witnesses describe it as a shifting mass of shadows, sometimes taking on a vague, humanoid shape. The only consistent feature, two eerie, smoky voids that resemble eyes staring out from the darkness. Imagine a living shadow, a piece of the night that has detached itself and gained a mind of its own. Attempts to physically interact with it have proven futile. It's as insubstantial as the darkness it embodies. So, why is a simple shadow creature so dangerous that it requires round-the-clock containment? The true terror of SCP-080 isn't what it does to you physically, but what it does to your mind. Anyone who observes the Dark Form for too long is overcome by an irresistible drowsiness. This isn't a gentle, peaceful sleep. SCP-080 forces its victims into a rapid, deep REM sleep, a state where dreams are most vivid. But these aren't ordinary dreams. They are relentless nightmares and night terrors, so intense and terrifying that they can cause permanent psychological damage. Victims who survive wake up as broken versions of their former selves, haunted by horrors they can't unsee, even in the daylight. Because of this terrifying effect, the Foundation's containment procedures for SCP-080 are extremely specific. It is held in a small, 4x4 meter room, lit by nothing more than a single, dim, 7-watt bulb about the brightness of a child's nightlight. The rule is simple. No light brighter than this, or SCP-080 will simply vanish, becoming impossible to track. Another critical rule is that absolutely nothing can be brought into its chamber that can be used to hide behind or underneath. The Dark Form must always be visible, even if it's just a faint silhouette in the dim light. A low-light observation room allows researchers to monitor it, but they must be extremely careful not to stare for too long. The Dark Form reminds us that some of the greatest threats are not the monsters with claws and teeth, but the silent, unseen horrors that prey on our minds. It lurks in the twilight, waiting for you to get a little too comfortable, a little too sleepy. Thank you so much for joining me on this dive into the SCP archives. If you found this fascinating, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next exploration into the unknown. Stay safe, stay curious, and maybe keep a light on tonight.